Now, I was a bit harsh on a movie called Piranhas 2, The Killer Face, The Killer Spawn, whatever you want to call it. I'm a bit harsh, but I'm not going to take it back, so I still think it's a piece of shit. But I see with Piranhas 2 by David Jamlin. I see it's a good comedy. I can laugh at it. This, on the other hand, is lazy. David Tamlin, I was a bit harsh because he went all to David the Brain. And if you look up the history, you find he wasn't. He was sacked. Bit of history, which is more interesting what I'm going to talk about. He was sacked because it was his first movie breakthrough after doing Charity or Terror. And he was conned. He was conned. It wasn't the film he wanted to do. You look up the history, you find that Piranhas 2, the killer spawn, the killer fucking face, the flying dildo, whatever you want to fucking call it. He was conned and was replaced by another director who just wanted to have tits, nudity, and everything to the point that water buffers disowned the film. True story, which is more interesting than this fucking film. So, because of the unsuccess of Piranhas 2, because we're going to make a third one, because the second one complete and utter bombed. A couple of years later, and I mean a couple of years later, they decided to do a remake. Not the 2010 one, which is a hell of a lot better than this one. They decided to do a straight to TV, ready made for TV, as to say, fucking remake of the original, the good one, the classic one. And all fair said and done, this director, this producer, the company, whatever, just all they did. Remember when you get a photocopy and you copy a picture, which is a minute copy? That's what Piranhas, the remake, the 1995 remake, not the good one, 2010. They did a remake before that, 1995, to TV remake. So lazy fucking done. It's just shot for fucking shot. This was before we had the horrible psycho shit make, which was just shot for shot. Before that, they had this, which is just shot for shot. That's why I'm saying. That is why I'm saying that all they did was have a photocopier, copy one end to the other, called it a fucking day. But this is made for TV. So everything what you remember in the classic 1978 one, where you got tits, you got blood, you got door, you got more tits, all that you're not going to see in this version because it's watered down. Because I just keep repeating myself, made for TV, and it fucking sells it. But it's just shot for shot, but softened up. So where can I go with this? Where can I go? Because it's just the same fucking film, only with not very good actors. The only decent actor in this, the only decent actor is, remember the actor that played in the original House and played the one who had the date with Cara in the original classic 1976, Cara. Well, he's in this, and what a wasted role for him. Tate is playing the star in it, but what a wasted role. It's sort of sad, really, because a couple of days before he did this, he did House 4, which is another piece of shit. This one is even worse. Or to TV, this is his career. I can see his career going bye-bye when he did this shit, and you can fucking see why. And it's heartbreaking to see him race his trying doing shit like a fucking TV fucking shit, mate. So as soon as you talk about things like this, because there's nothing to this film, it's just shot for shot. Fuck it, I'll do it. So you've got a couple, just like the original, sneaking in, just like the original, going in a swimming pool, just like the fucking original. Just repeating it, just like the fucking original. So you know what's going to happen. They go in the pool, the boyfriend gets bit. Sounds familiar. She gets bit. Sounds familiar. And they both get killed. The only difference is, I keep saying it, watered down, made for TV, so you don't see any tits. Keep repeating it, like the original, don't see it. So you've got a supporter, yeah. No, just the newspapers, a supporter, just like a movie I'm thinking of, so I don't keep repeating the same line. Looking for the people to be a down and out junk. Sounds very familiar. They look for the couple. Sounds familiar. You've got a testing site. Sounds like a film I know. So I mean, it's a shot for fucking shot. All the way through the fucking film. All the way through the fucking film. Where else can I go with this fucking film? Everything is shot for shot. Just the same, only watered fucking down. No blood, no ducks, no tits, no nudity. And I was a bit unfair with fucking Piranhas 2, The Killer Spawn. Do you mean it's still a shit film? But I can laugh at it because when you got the piranhas on the string looking like a cheap fucking toy getting some flea market, the piranhas in this look more fucking fake. At least I can laugh at Piranhas too. It's a good comedy, even though it's not supposed to be a fucking comedy. It's a good laugh to watch if you fancy a comedy, even though it's not supposed to be one. This, on the other hand, it's fucking heartbreaking to see the shitter effects. Because you know it's not going to have a budget. That did Piranhas have a budget, but nevertheless, you had blood, you had gore, I don't repeat himself. What I was going to do, this film repeats everything from the original, so why not repeat the same line? So yeah, the guy sacrifices himself like a film to save a dad and the son like a film. Oh, how can we get it? The guy from House meets his mate, legs bit to the bone. Sounds like something I've seen before. So don't keep repeating the same line, you see. Then you've got the army coming, just like a film I can think of. You've got a woman who's a trumpeting up the bits. Sounds like something I've heard before. And to cut the story short, yeah, you got the same thing where it's attacking kids, or it's not going to be as vicious, it's not going to be as violent, because they keep repeating the same line, it's watered down, set to TV, so you're not going to see it as bloodthirsty or as vicious, you're not going to see tits, you're not going to see nudity, because it's watered fucking down. So, to cut the story short, our main man goes in the water to poison the piranhas, just like the film I can think of. The piranhas attack him, they save him, because everything is copied. That's what I mean, this fucking film is copied beat for beat. Couple, get ripped to pieces from the opening, die, sacrifices himself, a testing site, just like a film I can remember. And then you know he's going to live, because everything is copied. Santi to leave a sequel bait ending, didn't go anywhere, because this film is just, that's what I'm getting at. That is what I'm fucking getting at. The directors, the producers did it so lazy, it's unbelievable. All they did was to get a photocopier, right? And it copies the same thing, but it does it in a cheap, rubbish way compared to the original copy. That's what I mean. This film is just beat for beat for beat. Everything you know in the original happens. Every scene in it happens, only not as very good acting. You don't see tits, I keep repeating that line. You don't see blood like the original because it's watered down, because it's made for TV. So you know straight away you're not going to have Superman, you're not going to see tits, you're not going to see blood, you're not going to see gore. It's not as good. That's what I'm getting at. This photocopier, just all it does is it makes you gives you the urge to want to watch the original. It gives you the urge to want to watch the original Piranha. And to me, people can correct me if I'm right and wrong, but the idea of a remake is you do your own ideas. You make it your own. I'm listening to the director that did this fucking lazy film. It's lazy. It's just copied beat for beat for beat for beat. Everything in the original, it's in this fucking film. You know straight away that he's going to live. It's just going to be badly bit up, but not as bloodier because it's made for TV. So you know what you're going to fucking see, because it's just beat for beat for beat. Everything from the 78 one. You might as well be watching the 78 one. You might as well watch that than this fucking film, because it's just the same film, only not as fucking good. And I keep repeating it. The idea of a remake is you make it your fucking own. Come up with different ideas. Why not make the woman the main lead? Different idea. Instead of it being a test thing, make out these piranhas was put on Earth by Satan. See, I've come up with fucking ideas here. So can I get this fucking director's money? Thankfully, in 2010, decided to do another remake. Only it's a hell of a lot better than this. Yeah, that was unfair with the original Piranha, saying it's not as bloody with the name Piranhas. You got that sound effect. But she had some blood. She should have nudity. She should have something. In this, there's nothing. There's nothing because, again, I keep repeating it. It's made for TV. So you're not going to get no nudity. You're not going to get no tits. You're not going to get no blood. Not as much. Not as enough to the bone like the original or even the second one. Because I keep repeating the same line. Made for fucking TV. And fuck it. The only good thing is it's got my mate out the original house who paid the die who took Carrie out on a date in the original Carrie. But to me, it's like I'm watching his career go to the shitter, so I can't even give it points for that. He's the only highlight of the film. The only highlight. But the rest of the film is lazy done. Because it just copies everything from the original. There's not one bit where this director says, let's do something different. It's just copied, only not as good, beat for beat. So for fucking points, that's how many points I'm going to give it. That is how many points I'm going to give it. Because it doesn't deserve fucking points. Piranha's from 1995 is a lazy fucking film. If I want to watch it beat from beat, I'll just watch the 1978 one. What I was going to say, it's just the same fucking film. I'll just watch the original. See you later.